Hello. It's been a while. If I were a time traveler, I'd like to dress like this. I think top hat adds a certain sophistication, which I guess is why people wore top hats back in the day. And I agree. I thoroughly, full-heartedly agree. They are really cool. Unless you're walking outside like I just was and you walk past a group of teenagers. They probably don't think it's that cool. Sonic pen. I'm not a geek. I've been meaning to do a vlog for the last 3 days about my trip to Labrador with my mother. I don't know, the top hat inspired me. I can take it off though. I went to Labrador with my mother. She's an author and we were doing a cool book tour thing for part of TD, Canadian Children's Book Week. My mom brought me along so that I could film a documentary. Labrador. Somewhat colder there. It was bearable, slightly chilly weather and you just wear a sweater and a jacket and it was fine. Except when we went to Cartwright and it looked like this. The count of wildlife spotted on this trip included 2 bears, 1 moose, 1 baby bald eagle, and a muskrat, and a cat. I called him Wallace. The muskrat's name was Poot. Points if you can guess what I've been watching as of late that inspired those names. And if I've already told you in real life, or if you are my mother, don't spoil it. This time spent in Labrador will go down in history as the week Nikki perfected the selfie. My mom had an iPhone with us on this trip. I took a lot of pictures with it. Shh! The books are gone. Magic. Early morning flights, plus flying in general, not a good combination for me. I was a little worried and tired on the plane. That's where the selfies began. That whole looking tired and upset that I'm awake early in the morning was a repeated reaction. The second place we stayed, which was Churchill Falls, they really promoted my mom's visit. And we went walking around this really cool building which had the library and the school and the hotel, also the grocery store and the restaurant, all inside of it. Efficient. We found this bulletin board across from the library with a poster saying, "Hey, Jennifer Lonte is coming." So I was excited about that. Then we looked at the library and in the window there was a display. I was really excited. That was 2. And then we saw it in the window again and I was like, oh my gosh, 3 of them. That was how I was trying to say 3, but I was taking a photo and I didn't know whether or E really looked more like I was saying 3. And then we went downstairs where there was a lobby in the grocery store and a TV that has all these public announcements. Mom's visit came up. In Churchill Falls, we were also taken up to the falls by this nice librarian, Pam, and her husband. And the snow was really, really high, but the problem was it was starting to thaw. Just not at the top. You'd step in to the snow and then there'd be water. We got to a point where there was just like this under snow river. And I had really cool sturdy boots, which weren't letting water in at all until the water went above the boot and could go in. I only fell down once, holding my camera. When I fell down, I decided to do it in a really, really strange way. I was walking in a way so that like I was crossing over just a tiny bit to walk on this line of relatively sturdy snow. So when I did fall, I fell down with my legs crossed and then fell back with the camera up above. We went to a bakery early in the morning, got some bagels with cream cheese, left to go do a presentation. The next presentation, my mom ate a bagel. Mom had ordered a whole wheat bagel. I had ordered a plain one. We're not gonna read into the healthy choices here. She thought at the time, this is fairly plain for a whole wheat bagel, but she ate it anyway. I took out the second bagel and thought, wow, this is really whole wheat for a plain bagel. Mom ate my bagel. Not cool. This is a double selfie. 2-fee. Selfie? I don't know what this face is, but I think it makes me look like a frog. These are some pictures my mother took of me climbing up onto a rock because I'm a child. These were selfies that I tried to take not with my mom's iPhone, which you can, you know, see yourself in the screen, but with the legit Canon camera. These are the two unfocused selfies, and then this is the selfie that I took, demonstrating my frustration at my inability to take a good selfie with the camera. Oddly enough, that one focused all right. Hopefully, there will be a shorter amount of time between this video and the next one than this one and the previous one. Maybe if I talk long enough, I'll actually start saying things that make sense.
You've just watched a fantastic film by Nikki Lanthea Rogers.
You got it on a video.